We interrupt this program for an important weather announcement.
Winter storm warning in effect until 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time Friday. Tonight, chance of snow showers and rain showers in the evening, then snow showers and rain showers after midnight. Snow accumulation generally 3 to 6 inches. Snow level 4,500 feet.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
Elevations. We'd spend today traveling lower elevations. I was familiar with some interesting places along the Nevada Backcountry Discovery Route that were nearby, so we packed up the Jeeps and headed on out. Because of the snow that you don't see, and nobody understands why, because there was a major snowstorm that we received multiple warnings for this area, and there is nothing, clear skies. That direction over in front of us is supposed to have 12 inches of snow on it this morning, and there's nothing. So we don't know what's going on.
That's pretty up there at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's getting pretty rough, huh?
I've never seen it so bad.
I wonder what the NOAA broadcaster's saying. I'm going to see if I can bring one up. That won't affect this radio. I'll still be on 16 here. Nothing received. So those mountains that are just to the right of the road there, on the side of them where the gap is between the bigger ones over here further to the right, is a small unit of Death Valley, and we'll stop over there also. Our first stop was at Meadows National Wildlife Refuge. Here one can take several short hikes to the warm ponds and springs where the endangered pupfish may be seen. Wow, this straw is something, isn't it? That's pretty.
Yeah, I almost wonder if there's not a photo in this somewhere.
The first place we wanted to check out was Crystal Reservoir. Here we are at the reservoir, and they've got a gated close, but it's just right over here, a couple hundred yards, so we're just going to walk over there. After our stop at Crystal Reservoir, we drove over to the visitor center to hike out to Crystal Spring, where we hope to sight some pupfish. Oh, geez, just look at the color of that.
And the depth. That blue is spectacular. Now I can see why they have a no swimming sign up.
Yep. Next, we headed out Point of Rocks Road to King's Pool, where we hope to see pupfish. Matt, can you smell that? Those bushes there? That smells really nice.
Smell like the desert.
Man, that's nice smelling.
Beautiful.
Oh, there goes one off the left. There's one on the bottom.
That's an ash tree, which is why they call this Ash Meadows. There used to be a lot of them here, but there's only a few left.
Huh. We have turned towards Devil's Hole and are going to stop there briefly. Devil's Hole, of course, is a unit of Death Valley. If you want to say you visited all of Death Valley, then you'd have to come out here. And there are Devil's Hole pupfish down there.
I see why they call it Devil's Hole.
The winds were picking up throughout the day. Keeping a wary eye on incoming weather, we decided that we could cross over the nearby pass into Amargosa Flat, then loop back to Pahrump, being there to meet Brian once he arrived. Matt and I are departing the Devil's Hole unit of Death Valley. Of course, you don't see any of the pupfish in there, but it's still kind of neat. Big, deep hole. Water that's been working its way through the aquifer for a couple thousand years. Once we reached the highway, we headed directly for Pahrump. During the drive, we were able to listen to the NOAA broadcast, which suggested the storm was finally arriving. It had been another good day to be out exploring, but now it was time to meet up with Brian and decide how we would modify our original plans.
Snow accumulation generally 1 to 3 inches. Total snow accumulation up to 9 inches. Highs 43 to 46. South winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 70%.